Well, the first thing I want to tell you about Rapport Leadership International is that in order to go to the training, you get to be nominated by somebody who's already been through the training. We've been that way since 1985. And people ask us as soon as they get out of the training, how can we get other people involved? And I tell them, only nominate people that you care for and people that you hold in high regard. So the fact that you and I are talking today, or you're listening to this video, somebody cares enough about you to say, hey, check out Rapport. They care about you and they trust you. So congratulations on being nominated. The second thing is that this training is not for everyone. It's for people who truly want to learn and grow and stretch themselves and are willing to go through something tough in order to do that. Now, that being said, this is not management training. This is leadership development. I know you know there's a difference between the two. I mean, most people don't lead, they only manage. So the thrust of this program is that each individual that enters the class takes off from wherever they are at that moment, and they take their own leadership skills to a whole new level by the time they complete the 2.5-day training. This training makes the strong stronger. It makes the not so strong strong. And it's tough. I'll say that one more time. It's tough. But it's not tough on the standpoint of bookwork, okay? It's not about passing and failing. It's tough because when we're working on leadership skills, these are really personal skills, right? That makes it personal development, which makes it the toughest kind of development because you have to be willing to look at yourself. Now, I don't want you to go into the training completely blindsided. So one aspect of a leadership skill that we address at Rapport Leadership International is public speaking. Now, as a business professional or an active member in your community, we all have to give a talk from time to time. Yet it's one of those things most people just tolerate. They never really take the time to put the polish on their speaking skills. Well, here at Rapport Leadership International, we teach a style of speaking you're not able to find anywhere else. It's called Power Speak, speaking to win. Now, what I mean by win is truly gaining agreement from your audience. And I mean building a team with the people you're speaking with. In fact, if someone had to give a talk in front of a group, whether it was large or small, that didn't matter, and they had that intent on winning, and they had an apprehension about doing that before the training, that apprehension would be eliminated. And we do that by simply throwing you right in the water, and you've got to swim. And the classes are small, so there is nowhere for you to hide. Now, the public speaking is only one aspect of a leadership skill that we address. This is not a class on public speaking. And the real reason it's tough is because we're dealing with egos. And by now, I'm sure you understand that we're human and we're strange. And sometimes we let our egos get in the way. But of course, not me and you. I'm just talking about all those other guys, right? Right. You know, sometimes it's hard to admit we might have more to learn. We might have some rough edges. And if we just took the time to put the polish on, we would be so much more effective at everything that we do. So in the training, we provide that environment where each individual has that opportunity to take a 100% honest look at themselves. And this is a degree of honesty that most people have never experienced before, at least in relation how you can improve every aspect of your life. We're gonna have you take a look at the weak areas. Then we have you take a look at your strengths. Then we minimize those soft areas and reinforce your strengths. And the outcome of the process is people actually uncover strengths they weren't even aware that they had, at least consciously. Then you get to utilize those strengths more frequently and more effectively as the occasions arise. And I'll tell you this, people leave Rapport's training absolutely regrouped. They've got the biggest feeling of self-confidence, a clarity in thinking, a new sense of direction, passion, excitement, and not just for their business world, because this training is just as important for your personal life. And I'll tell you this, it is unlike anything you have ever experienced before. So my question to you is, since we live in a society with the pressure on our career and our personal life to constantly get better, to constantly move to the next level, what do you want to gain as far as leadership skills from taking a class like this? Contact me, Dave Robards, at Rapport Leadership International, and let's find out how this classes will benefit you and something that you'll enjoy to do. Thank you.